Hello and welcome to the Vulcan Reapers. I am Anihan, your West Coast host.
And I am Comet, your East Coast host.
And today we shall be playing Investigator in the case of the unconventional weapon, which, as you can see, is right there. Bloody.
It's a space bar!
Right, so this is a game, a point-and-click adventure, where you play as an alligator and a chinchilla and other animals.
It'll be pretty obvious what kind of animals they are.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I am Bobby Cat. I'm sure you are glad. Fail, okay.
Good job, you can read.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm sure glad you're here, Investigator, but I don't know if we needed you tonight. Seems like a pretty open and shut case to me. Here, I'll put the details in your case file. See if you agree. The victim.
McGuffin the Puffin, male, early 20s, found floating face down in his bathtub with his skull crushed. Background check didn't come up with anything besides a few speeding tickets. Pretty blameless guy by all accounts, who worked part-time at a local Panda Express. Open and shut cases are often the most deceptive at all, Bobby Cat.
By the way, who's that with you?
Allow me to introduce my latest sidekick. His name is the Vanilla Chinchilla.
I'm not your sidekick, Investigator. You know I'm only shadowing you for internship credits.
Please allow my sidekick and I to inspect the crime scene, Bobby Cat.
Right you are, sir.
Body first. Looks like you missed something, Bobby Cat. Take a look at these bruises around the victim's neck.
Oh.
Neck bruises. Strangulation marks. The formation of the prints indicates claws.
What? Well, that doesn't prove me wrong. McGuffin could have been strangled afterwards. Either way, this is one stone cold killer we're dealing with here.
Why would you strangle somebody who's already dead?
It was like, people used to do that, like, they'd put marks on a body afterwards so you couldn't tell which one had killed them. So it makes sense if you're in, like, you know, pre-modern forensics.
A toilet tank lid. Well, I'll certainly give them credit for an unconventional weapon. Those things weigh a ton. No, they don't.
Not a little.
Toilet tank lid. The murder weapon. Cracked. With the blood of the victim on it. How do you know it's the blood of the victim?
Right. We'll send the body off for a forensic autopsy once we're done examining, but it looks to me like the cause of death was repeated blunt trauma to multiple areas on the head. The weapon of choice indicates a crime of passion rather than a premeditated murder. Just one hit would have been enough, meaning whoever did this had a real vendetta. Crimes like these, it's always one person. The husband or wife. See, even your intern knows, Investigator. In this case, of course, it's a girlfriend.
All the same, Bobby Cat. I think I'll keep an open mind. I've got a sinking feeling about this sink.
Wow.
Oh, the puns. Oh, the puns.
Ew, I'm not looking in there for clues. Not that toilet.
A successful detective never shies away from the search for evidence. In this case, however, anything pertinent has long since gone down the drain.
Wow.
Eh? Oh, hey, what's that? Bobby Cat, take a look at this.
Feathers? So what? He's a puffin. Puffins have feathers.
Puffin. I know your night vision is better than your color vision, but puffins are black and white, and these are brown feathers.
Gasp! Arg!
Soaked feathers, 2 feathers not matching the victim's coloration, were found in the bathtub water. Dun dun dun!
This is odd.
Bits of quills floating in the toilet tank. Well, better collect it just in case.
Huh.
Broken quills. Pieces of quills were found within the open toilet tank. So like a porcupine bit? Porcupine?
Huh.
That. Okay, I guess we're leaving now.
All done? I've gathered the suspects down in the living room for questioning.
Sweet! let's get cracking. Yes, I'm all done.
Neighbors confirm that no one's been in and out of the house since 6 p.m. the previous night, so the murderer had to be one of his roommates or his live-in girlfriend. Well, you know what they say about keeping your friends close and your enemies closer. Interesting.
Excuse you? Hello? Hello, Mr. Yak.
Oh, that's you.
That's me. Ooh, could you describe your relationship with the victim? Could you tell me if you heard anything between the hours of 3 p.m. and 9 p.m.? Or, you have a nice day now.
Relationship status.
To tell you the truth, it was non-existent. I just moved in here, like, a month ago. I found the room on Craigslist.
I bet you're really regretting answering that ad now.
Yeah, I'm going to see about breaking the lease tomorrow. My mother always told me not to share a house with murderers.
Great, Mom. What an oddly specific lesson.
Could you tell me if you heard anything between the hours of 3 p.m. and 9 p.m.? Well, let's see. I had dinner in the living room at 5. Around 7, I headed to bed. That's when I saw MacGuffin in the hallway walking towards the bathroom and said, "Hello." My mother taught me to be polite, you see. By 9, I was in bed reading 50 Shades of Hay when I heard the most blood-curdling scream from the bathroom. I rushed out to find Throaty on the phone with the police. That's very thankful. Thank you very much, Mr. Yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak. You have a nice day now.
Bye.
Click, click. These are the things I want to investigate. Hi. Oh, God. Hi.
Oh my god.
The borderline porcupine. That's all you.
Alright, listen up, you chumps. I'll tell you this just once, since it's obviously you couldn't pour water out of a boot if the instructions were written on the heel.
I've heard that in real life before, like people actually say that.
It was that minx Throaty. She's a coyote, not a minx. Also, hello, Train.
Train!
Shut up, shut up. I saw her. That stupid tramp did it. I saw her run crying from the bathroom earlier that evening. The only pity is she didn't off herself with that backstabbing jerk MacGuffin at the same time.
Wow, you are an angry porcupine.
Yeah.
Do you have a borderline personality disorder? Is that why you're the borderline porcupine?
Borderline homicidal.
I get the feeling there's some history between you three.
History. There's history, alright. That cheating broad. As for MacGuffin, well, I sure thought we used to be friends. That son of a hyphen. I'm going to stop you right there for the sake of this game's E for everyone rating.
Way to break the fourth wall, Vanilla!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold a second here. I want a lawyer. I know my rights. I plead the fifth. Am I under arrest? I didn't think we're going to get anything useful from him. Also, when you plead the fifth, it means that you're guilty of something, and answering the question would, like, you be admitting to whatever you're guilty from. And so so like, him saying he pleads the fifth is like saying, I did something wrong, but I'm not going to tell you what. Which is, you're right, you don't have to tell them what you did wrong.
The stricken chicken. Is the chicken a male or a female? I'm not sure. Oh, never mind. Chicken was female. Male is rooster. Okay. This is just terrible. A horrible tragedy. You were close with the victim? Yeah, I've known MacGuffin the Puffin since I was 16. We took pre-calc in high school together, man. I'm sorry to hear that. You also may be male? Can you tell me why anyone might have wanted to kill MacGuffin? Yeah, I can tell you why. I think it was that good-for-nothing girlfriend of his, to be honest. I mean, she isn't even employed. Just a total bum. Why would she kill her cash cow?
That's not a reason for her to be a killer.
Her cash puffin. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. Maybe grief is clouding my judgment and all. I just think she's a real shady character. I know I've heard the two of them fighting lately. Could you tell me where you were all day, and if you heard any noise coming from the bathroom at any point? Yeah, of course, man. I have a final next week, so I was in my room studying until I went straight to bed at 8 p.m. I didn't hear a thing all day. If you're studying for finals next week, you are not staying up till 8 p.m. You are staying up all night, pulling all-nighter
Right?
studying until you feel ready. Like, don't even. You'd be a liar. Thank you for your help. That's all for now, thanks.
Interesting.
Talking to the girlfriend. The throaty coyote. This is all you.
Oh, so many voices. This is the throaty coyote. I can't do another throaty, but my voice is...
Don't do throaty. You can just do coyote. Hold on. Don't do any coyote. Hello?
Mom?
Hi. Playing games. I like this hat. I like this hat.
You are so weird.
I know. You wanna say hi? No, her video is not up. You can say hi.
Hi.
Hi!
Cat says hi.
Yay, hi!
I said the cat says hi. I was talking to her. Humbug.
I'm saying hello to everyone.
She says hello to everyone. My toes are cold. I'm putting my socks on. Alright, she's turn the light on.
Yay.
Hey, you don't have to be 30, just be Lady Coyote here.
Okay, had to stretch. Ah, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Please calm down, miss.
I'm sorry. I know everyone's blaming me, but I swear, I didn't do it. I was the one who called the police. Why'd I do that if I were the killer? That's a good question.
Miss, can you describe your movements this afternoon and evening?
Well, McGovern was feeling poorly, so we stayed in bed watching Netflix together all afternoon. At around 7, he said he was going to have a bath. When he wasn't back in bed by 9, I went to go check on him. That's when I found him dead in the bathtub. I screamed and called the police immediately.
Thank you, miss. You've been very helpful. Hope you feel better soon. Not quite as open and shut as you thought, eh, Bobby Cat?
Something's a bit off, it's true. Plus, that borderline porcupine is starting to look mighty suspicious. A jilted lover who kills the interloper and frames it on the wayward mistress? Yeah, I like it. Hello, Train. Bobby Cat, you worry me sometimes. And that chicken's testament felt real forced, as if he just went to total denial mode. I'll never claimed to hear 30 scream, huh? Oh boy, and what crackpot theory do you have about that, Pack-Yak? Nah, that bloke seems pretty aight.
In any case, I would like to investigate the area for further evidence. I can look at things now? Yay!
Hey! It's a really old picture of borderline porcupine and 30 coyote. They're holding hands.
It's adorable.
I guess they used to be pretty serious.
The heart is a fickle mistress indeed. Hi, Bugsy. No, get off that. Thank you. Good.
Hello, kitten.
Goodbye.
A little dirt
Say
from...
hi.
Hi!
Old picture. An old picture of the throaty coyote and the borderline porcupine holding hands.
This notice is addressed to MacGuffin. Dear MacGuffin, despite our long-time status as friends, I am at the end of my rope. I really need that, oh my god, a lot of money you borrowed from me several years ago. I have included a detailed invoice and interest rate below.
Oh my.
Huh, it's from the stricken chicken. Ho ho ho!
Payment due bill. A collection notice from the stricken chicken indicating the victim owed him money. But see, if you kill him, you can't get that money. A good life lesson. Never mix friendship and money. What's in the trash?
What's this? It's written by the deceased. It's a fanfic. I mean, Dear Thorny the Coyote, it pains me to do this, but here are 99 reasons why I need to break up with you.
Oh god.
Wow, this is scorching hot.
Good eye, the vanilla chinchilla. I'll take that for evidence.
Dang.
Breakup letter. A sordid letter written by the late victim listing all the reasons why he wanted to break up. Wow. Wow. So we're still missing like 3 clues.
Yeah, I'm betting there's another room.
Probably. There's nowhere to go. So more dialogue. How are you holding up?
It feels like my heart's breaking into a million pieces. I want to crawl into bed and listen to Linkin Park for a year.
Yeah, that'll about do it. Why does the borderline porcupine hate you so much?
Well, we used to date.
Yes, I managed to deduce that.
We just weren't working out, so I broke up with him. I guess he was more hung up on me than I thought, though, because he went totally crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have moved in and started seeing his roommate. It's really not the best idea I've ever heard.
Do you know about this breakup letter?
Where did you find that?
In a rubbish bin.
Oh, well, that's where it belongs, clearly. My MacGuffin would never break up with me. Ever. The very idea. How dare you? Besides, would a dame as good looking as me get broken up with? I think not. I am the one who breaks up with the others. Well then.
Take care, miss. Care to give your statement yet? How about now? Nice weather we've been having lately. Alright, I get the hint. Do you know the stricken chicken?
I forgot what voice I gave him.
I don't know, he's an angry, borderline personality disorder porcupine.
Well, we knew each other through MacGuffin, but we weren't really friends or anything. He seemed kind of stuffy, and that's all you're getting out of me, copper.
Inspector. Why did you and Throaty Coyote separate?
That scurvy tart!
Please, Mr. Porcupine, just the facts.
Facts? There's nothing remotely factual or logical about that woman's heart. She left me saying she'd met someone else. Little did I know it was for a man who I once used to call a brother. She also told me I shouted too much. Me!
Yeah, you.
I think I've gone slightly deaf in my left ear.
Goodbye! Stricken Chicken. What's your finals next week about? Oh, underwater mineralogy?
Oh, I love collecting rocks.
Are these your feathers? Or, where did you get those? Well, you know, I've been molting lately and my feathers just keep getting everywhere. 30 keeps complaining that they're clogging the drains. Thank you, Mr. Chicken. I'm leaving the voice as is. Screw it. In your statement, why didn't you claim to hear Throaty scream? Oh, I must have just forgotten. That's all. Now that I think about it, I do remember her screaming. Can I change my statement? It's too late. It's written down forever in my notebook now. I always forget to bring an eraser. Can you explain this collections notice? Hey, you can't just paw through people's stuff. Actually, legally, we absolutely can, sir. Alright, I'll confess. Things between MacGuffin the Puffin and I have been a bit tense lately. I loved him like a brother, but he was terrible with money.
Apparently.
Plus, he was letting Throaty the Coyote stay totally rent-free in his room. That's not cool. I will be seeing you. What up, yakety yak?
Hello,
hello, officers. Excuse you!
Sorry.
I'm afraid you will find the house empty of helpful clues pertaining to me. As an apology, might I offer you a glass of water instead? Well, you might be right, Miss Yak. You'll understand that we have to look anyway. Of course, of course.
I'll take a sip of that water, though.
Glass of water. The vanilla chinchilla. Stop using clues folder to store your stuff. Good job, Vanilla. What's your impression of your roommates in the short time you've known them? I find the borderline porcupine to be quite objectionable. He picks arguments at the drop of a hat. I avoid all discourse with him. The Throaty Coyote I can converse with civilly. However, we have very little in common, and I have always been a bit of a gruff bachelor. I have no real impression of the Stricken Chicken or the late MacGuffin the Puffin. They were both retiring fellows and kept to themselves, as my mother always says gentlemen should. Thank you, Mr. Yak. So, where are you thinking of moving to next? I'm thinking of checking out a micro-apartment or a tiny house. They're all the rage lately. Okay, Yickety Yak.
I hate to break it to you, but you might not be able to fit into one.
You have a nice day now. Why'd you insult him, Chinchilla?
Uh-oh. Investigator.
Yes?
The autopsy and background checks just come back. They check out, except for two. The Throaty Coyote has some charges for petty theft and shoplifting.
And the other?
The other is... Oh, I can't believe this. Pack Yak has been previously arrested on suspicion of murdering a series of roommates.
Background checks. The Pack Yak has been previously accused of murder.
What?
Accused. Didn't say he was. Guilty.
Yes, although he was acquitted.
And the autopsy?
The cause of death listed as strangulation instead of blunt force trauma, so you were all right on the money there. But look, this is just the strangest thing. The toxicology report indicates his blood was full of poison.
I think they all just tried to kill him in all different ways.
Yeah, I think everybody had a hand in this. Some literally.
Autopsy report. The victim apparently suffered from poisoning, strangulation, drowning, and blunt force trauma. Hey look, all of them. Thank you, Bobby Cat. That unfortunately confirms my suspicions. Please gather everyone. It's almost time for the part where I overdramatically point my finger at the killer. Are you ready to accuse the murderer? Yeah! I've called you all here for a very important reason. This is the part where I overdramatically point my finger at the killer.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. I'm telling you it was her.
The Vanilla Chinchilla, I'm going to give you a chance to show off what all you've learned. Who was the dastardly murderer? Do you want to look at the case file just to be sure?
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna let us be like, all of you.
Yeah, they probably aren't. So the actual cause of death was the strangulation. Strangulation was caused by the one with claws. So who has claws here? The Yak doesn't, so he's out for the strangulation, sadly. Do chicken claws count as claws?
I I don't know.
Well, the broken quills were inside the toilet tank, so I'm assuming he took the toilet tank thing. So he bashed him in the head, very likely at least. Soaked feathers make me think that the chicken was the one to do the drowning bit. Which means... Sis, would you like to reveal who the killer is and why?
I'm still going for all of them.
I mean, yeah, but I mean the one who killed him via strangulation.
I don't know what they consider claws, though. Because, I mean, his girlfriend technically is dealing with paws? But then, like...
Oops.
What about, the porcupine dude? Like, do they have claws? They have claws.
Yeah, I think they do. Technically, chickens have claws, too.
So if the chicken drowned him...
And the porcupine's quills were in the toilet thing.
So the porcupine whacked him, the chicken drowned him, the girlfriend strangled him? But what did the yak do? Oh.
The yak is poison. The vanilla
poison.
chinchilla. You have to actually point at a suspect.
Whoops! Whoops.
Oh. Are you ready? We're going with the girlfriend. This is our guess as avid murder solvers.
Yep, That everybody did it, but the girlfriend technically.
Oh-ho! I feel like this would have happened regardless of who we picked, though.
Yeah.
Nearly right, the vanilla chinchilla. In fact, however, it was all of them. Fuck! We knew it!
Yeah.
You jerk!
Yeah.
It was all of them!
What?
So shocked. So amazed. Little did you all know, each of you independently conspired to murder MacGuffin the Puffin. The first was the Pack-Yak, otherwise known as the serial killer, the Ricin Bison. The Ricin Bison poisoned MacGuffin much earlier that day. As a result, MacGuffin fell unconscious in his bath. The second killer was Throaty Coyote. After MacGuffin left for his bath, you went snooping and found the breakup letter in his room. Consumed by rage, you stormed into the bathroom and strangled him where he lay. In his weakened state, he could hardly put up a fight.
No.
The third was the stricken chicken. You walked in on the carnage after Throaty had fled. MacGuffin was still barely alive at that point. You could have saved him. Instead, you coldly condemned him to his fate by holding his head underwater. As for you, the borderline porcupine.
Come at me, bro. I ain't scared.
Upon finding MacGuffin passed out in the shower, you remembered having seen Throaty run crying from the bathroom. Evilly, you decided to frame her for the crime, bashing the victim's head into a pulp. However, you failed to notice MacGuffin was already dead. Your act was the most brutal, yet the most impotent. Well, I must admit, Investigator, I'm impressed. Your powers of deduction are extraordinary. Why, thank you. Before you take us away, it's my turn to ask you one last question. Shoot. Why would I only poison MacGuffin when I could poison the entire house? What?
No, I'll kill you! I'm the investigator. I don't feel so good.
The vanilla chinchilla! The glass of water! No!
Men, apprehend the Ricin Bison. Investigator, I'm calling an ambulance.
It's too late. You're a real scumbag, Bison. I'll see you locked up for life for this. Heh, maybe you will, maybe you won't.
Take him away, boys.
I'm sorry, did he just kill our Watson?
Yep.
Poor vanilla chinchilla. I won't be sorry to be done with this case, Bobbycat. That entire household was real toxic.
Wow.
The vanilla chinchilla. He did it for the internship credits. Wow. That was wonderful.
Wow.
I liked it. Let's do more.
Alright, we shall play some more of these point-and-click investigative type adventures next time on the Vulcan Reapers. Thank you for joining us.
Live long and prosper, nerds.
So creative everything. Bye!